Hey guys, so I'm going to apologize up front for the horrendous lighting in my room today. I almost always use the natural light from the sun to light my room when I film my videos, but today it's been raining a lot and it's been cloudy, so I had to turn on a lamp. And the lighting in my room is just funky and weird and I hate it. So today we are going to be talking about my top 5 favorite movies and why. As you may have seen in my If Ever Get to Know Me tag video, I don't have a favorite movie. I'm a movie fanatic, so it's really hard for me to even narrow it down to my top 5. So I just kind of pulled some of my old favorites and classics and some of the newer movies I've been addicted to recently. This was suggested by the original M on Tumblr, and she's amazing, and you should definitely go check her out and follow her. So let's just jump right into this. The first movie I'm going to talk about, I'm pretty sure almost everyone has seen, and if you haven't, I apologize for making this grand assumption, and it is The Sandlot. This is probably the only baseball movie I love. The Sandlot is amazing. It's one of those movies that I feel like everyone has grown up on, or at least where I live, everyone has grown up on this. And it's so quotable. Like, literally, I say, "You're killing me, Smalls," to my friends on a daily basis. So if you haven't seen Shoutout, go watch it. I don't feel I have to explain it that much. But basically, these kids lose a Babe Ruth signed baseball. In the backyard, someone who owns a huge dog that apparently eats children. And they try to get it back. Next movie I'm going to talk about, I think I'm only in love with because it has beautiful animation, and it's Oz the Great and Powerful. This really gives a great description of how the wizard came to Oz, and it stays very true to the classical Wizard of Oz. They even have a little throwback in the beginning, and it's in black and white, and then it switches to this beautiful colored animation, and the whole movie is just put together so well. It literally, I would say it has something for everyone. My brother watched it with me, and he's not a big Wizard of Oz fan, and he actually thoroughly enjoyed the movie. And if you are a Bruce Campbell fan, he has a cameo in it. And if you don't know who Bruce Campbell is, he played in the original Evil Dead. So, fun facts. I'm filled with them, guys. So this is definitely a great one, and personally, it kind of reminded me a little bit of the play Wicked. Fun times. The next movie I'm going to talk about almost always makes me happy. I don't know if you guys know who Jim Henson is, but Jim Henson created the Muppets, and he also created the puppets in Jim Henson's The Labyrinth. This has David Bowie in it, and why am I talking with a weird lisp today, guys? I'm sorry. It has David Bowie in it, and Jennifer Connelly, and it's about a girl who, I guess she's trying to audition for this play, or she's really obsessed with it, but in the play, she kind of gets trapped into this world, because she's babysitting her little brother one night, and she calls upon the goblins to take her little brother away, and David Bowie, who plays the Goblin King in the film, decides to grant her wish and take her little brother. But she decides that she wants her little brother back, so she goes through the journey of his labyrinth, hence the name of the movie, trying to get him back. And it's really a good movie about self-discovery and your own abilities and how you're really stronger than you think you are. And I just love it. And it's even a little bit of a musical, so you get that touch of fabulousness in it. So, you're a fan of Bowie, he sings in it. I do have to say, in the movie, it's a little depressing because I kind of cringe every time I watch it and it gets to a certain point. There's a scene where the puppets don't really look like they fit in very well because the movie was made in the 80s and they didn't have that great technology that we have now. So it kind of always bums me out a little bit. But it is still amazing, guys. So you should definitely check it out. The puppets are beautifully crafted because Jim Henson did them, and I'm a little bit biased because I love Jim Henson. But the movie's great, and I think you should watch it if you haven't seen it. The next movie I own that I'm going to talk about is Charlie Bartlett. I did mention this in my If I Ever Get to Know Me tag video. It has Robert Downey Jr. in it. It has Kat Dennings, and I'm probably going to butcher his name, but Anton Yelchin plays Charlie Bartlett. The movie's kind of about a kid who just moved to a school, and he's obsessed with being popular. He wants to be popular. So he begins to sell prescription drugs to kids who he thinks need them. He literally becomes like a doctor of his school. In doing so, he finds out that maybe being popular isn't all that great. The movie is actually rated R, though. All the other ones I have mentioned up to this point have been PG. But it is only rated R for some adult content, obvious drug use, and it has a brief nudity scene, and I'm pretty sure it just flashes some tits. So it's not that big of a deal. The last movie I'm going to talk about is The Breakfast Club, which I love so much. And it's about 5 very different teenagers who end up spending a Saturday detention. Why did I say study? It's like gibberish today, I swear, guys. I'm so sorry. They end up spending a Saturday detention session together, and they discover that they all have problems, and that we all are a little messed up, and that we all are just people. John Hughes has a way with words and making very simple concepts beautifully relatable movies. So it's definitely one of my all-time favorite movies. It's definitely a classic in my book, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you do. It's rated R also, but I'm pretty sure it's just for the language of that movie. But it's definitely an amazing movie, and even, like, I don't know, I'm sure everyone's seen Pitch Perfect, but they obviously mention The Breakfast Club, and it doesn't even get enough credit in that movie. And it's basically the underlying theme. I'm sorry, if you are hearing that, like, weird crunch noise, it's my cat coming out of the closet. He gets in my closet, and he just lays there, and he sleeps, and I'm hearing him, like, creakling out of the closet, and it's so scary to me. You guys probably can't even hear it, so I'm just being crazy, and I'm apparently hearing things to you. So anyway, this has been the conclusion to my first vlog. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot talk today. It's just been gibberish. I've literally filmed this like 8 times. So bye. I love you. I'm gonna quit talking before I end up stuttering more or lisping. So I love you guys. Hopefully I will see you next week. Keep submitting in themes, and these will get better. So bye, guys.